A little over a year ago, Lamborghini announced that it was collaborating with students and professors at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology (MIT) on future car technologies. The first fruit of their collaboration has been revealed in concept form today, and boy, it's something else. It's an all-electric hypercar called the Terzo Millennio, Italian for third millennium, and it's packed with all sorts of wild tech. Advertisement continue reading below. With the Terzo Millennio, Lamborghini is attempting to answer a seemingly simple question asked by the company's chief technical officer, Maurizio Reggiani. What is the super sports car of the future for Lamborghini? That means an electric car, but one unlike anything else we've ever seen. Lamborghini wants an electric car that can run 3 or 4 laps of the Nürburgring Nordschleife in a row at full tilt, then completely recharge within a few minutes. And all the while, it has to provide the performance and emotional experience you expect from a Lamborghini. Lamborghini's collaboration with MIT is focused in 2 areas: energy storage systems, and material science. The results are as crazy futuristic as you'd expect from MIT professors and their PhD students. Advertisement continue reading below. Professor Misha Dinka of MIT's chemistry department, and his laboratory, the Dinka Research Lab, worked on the energy storage system for the Terzo Millennio. Instead of conventional batteries, the Terzo Millennio uses supercapacitors, which can provide great power and recover and harvest kinetic energy at the same time. On top of that, supercapacitors don't age as quickly as batteries, making them ideal for car use. Supercapacitors don't yet have quite the same level energy density as the batteries used in electric cars, though, so that's where Professor Dinka comes in. His lab is working towards creating parity between supercapacitors and batteries. Lamborghini. These supercapacitors will drive 4-wheel mounted electric motors that give the Terzo Millennio all-wheel drive and wild torque vectoring capabilities. Lamborghini will soon debut a conventional plug-in hybrid drivetrain for the Urus, but this concept shows where the company really wants to head with electrification. Advertisement continue reading below. Advertisement continue reading below. While using an electric motor for each wheel isn't a new concept, see the Rimac concept 9 for an example. Having those motors mounted at the wheel is typically with any car. Engineers want to move all the heavy components, like motors, as close to the center of as possible. Lamborghini's approach with the Terzo Millennio is therefore counterintuitive, but the company says keeping all the drivetrain components at the 4 corners of the car gives designers and aerodynamicists more freedom. Lamborghini. The material science side of the collaboration is headed by Professor Anastasios John Hart, of the MIT Department of Engineering. Professor Hart and Lamborghini are working on developing a new carbon fiber body shell for the Terzo Millennio that will be able to store electrical energy. These body panels will use electricity-storing carbon nanotubes sandwiched between 2 laminates of carbon fiber. Basically, think of the Terzo Millennio's body as being its battery too. Advertisement continue reading below. As if that's not radical enough, the Terzo Millennio's carbon fiber structure can heal itself if there are any cracks or damages from an accident. If the car detects carbon fiber damage, microchannels generate heat to seal cracks and mitigate risk of any further damage. Lamborghini says this tech will allow carbon fiber to be used more extensively throughout the car, helping keep weight in check, especially with the usage of wheel-mounted electric motors. Lamborghini. The Terzo Millennio uses a monocoque built with Lamborghini's forged composite technology, where carbon fibers are chopped, molded and pressed into shape, rather than being woven. This concept rides on a new platform which Lamborghini says is totally dedicated to perfecting airflow. It still looks like a Lamborghini, though, since it was designed by the company's in-house design team. Advertisement continue reading below. Advertisement continue reading below. The Terzo Millennio represents all sorts of imaginative thinking from Lamborghini and MIT, pointing to the future of supercars and hypercars. It's hard to believe that this came from the same company that, just 30 years ago, installed a wing on the Countach simply because it looked cool. But don't ask anyone at Lamborghini if you can buy this car. This is very much a concept, a striking way to present the futuristic technologies the company and MIT are developing. And some of these technologies are very, very futuristic. Lamborghini. In a press conference today, Reggiani cited supercapacitor technology as something that maybe we could see in the not-distant future, but the self-healing energy harvesting carbon fiber body, that's a ways away. Advertisement continue reading below. Lamborghini wants to declare itself a technology leader. That's partially why it inked a deal with MIT a year ago. With the terzo millennio, the company is casting its net wide, thinking far into the future about what its cars could be. It might not be something we see for decades, but that probably doesn't matter. Where's MIT today to check out an exterior design model of the terzo millennio and to talk to the team behind it? Stay tuned for more on this fascinating car.